Right guys, so welcome to the intermittent fasting 5-day challenge. We're going to make a few wee changes this time. Basically, I know there's quite a few of you that have done this before, right? So if you've done it before, I may want to up the challenge a wee bit for you. For everybody else, to the new people, we do different kinds of fasting, and the whole point of this is they teach you what kind of fast to do, what's the benefit of it, how it works, what it does, take you right through the science of it, how you're supposed to feel, the benefits you're going to get from it, all that kind of stuff. All wee bits of information that are going to be drip fed. There is a lot of information, so I like to do it just daily, just give you wee bits and wee bits. So what we do is when we stop eating tonight, it doesn't really matter when. I used to say stop eating at 8 o'clock on a Sunday night to kick off your fast, but it's neither here nor there, right? So whenever you stop eating tonight and you go to bed, that's your fast commenced. So if you're just new to this, you will fast until 2 o'clock tomorrow. We're going to eat from 2 until 8, so it's a 6-hour eating window. Or even 1 o'clock, one or two, roughly around that. As long as you get past that 16-hour, we're going to about the 17-hour mark for the fasting. So that's the first fast we're going to do. So basically what we do every day when we break the fast, half an hour before your first meal. So say this is why I've taken it to 2 o'clock. So say your first meal is going to be at 2 o'clock. At 1 o'clock, half one. Roughly about half an hour, no later than half an hour before. So anything from an hour to an hour, but no sooner than half an hour, because it'll just make you feel unwell. We take the two scoops of protein. Now this works for a couple of reasons. One, because of getting adequate amount of protein, which again we'll go into in our videos, but two, it works as a really good appetite suppressant. What I have always found, and I'm fasting now a long time, I've done different types of fast, I still fast every day. I find that I can fast no problem. I don't feel hungry. I enjoy it. I love it. I have loads of energy. I actually feel stronger in the gym. Better cognitive awareness. But when I start eating, I find it very freaking hard to stop. That's always been my problem from a weight control point of view. I overeat, I gorge. I just like large meals. If I have 2 scoops of protein before I have that meal, it really makes you feel full up. This is why the whey protein's better than the sort of the isolate stuff, or the beef, which is like a liquid. It's like a juice, sort of more than the milkshake consistency. The milkshake consistency of the whey protein just makes you feel full up for longer. It works as a really good appetite suppressant. So you tend to less chance of you overeating when you do eat, because we want to really make sure that we reduce the calorie intake. Now we're not counting calories. We don't do anything like that when we do fasting. So your first meal is going to be about 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, with a half hour before you're having the 2 scoops of protein. Now, what's really important here is the hydration drink that we take. This is why you get your apple cider vinegar, your lemon, and your salt. So you're going to get a glass of water. Now listen, about a shot of water, right? Every time we go through this, people, I get the same thing every time, but I think people are trying to drink pints of freaking water with apple cider vinegar. It's a shot, right? A wee drink of water, literally a shot, right? To put in a cap full of apple cider vinegar, a squeeze of lemon, and a couple of grains of salt, right? Stir it up, knock it back, one mouthful. It's not about sitting sipping. I don't know who enjoys it, but if you want to sit and sip it, fine, but I would just get it back. This is going to keep you hydrated. Tomorrow I'll go on the whole point of the hydration and stuff like that. A lot of people, when they do fasting, and this is why it says on the opening post, it's about enjoyability. I want you to really enjoy fasting, because if you enjoy it, if you really get a lot from it and enjoyability, you'll do it more often, you'll get better benefits from it. So I want you to really learn as much about this as possible, but also enjoy the experience. That's why we do it in a group, because again, for the new people, the group's a really good tool. It's a good community of people doing the same thing. People post up the food they eat, the meals that they're eating, when we start to really focus on the protein. Comment how you're feeling. Are you hungry? Are you not hungry? Are you surprised that you made it? Are you surprised that you weren't hungry? Are you surprised how well you're doing? Are you struggling? And use everybody as a network of support. That's the whole point of doing it in a group, right? It really is. This is the group sort of is probably the best tool that we've got for this, because that support from other people really does help, because it's not just me suffering, it's everybody suffering. So people do experience headaches, hunger, fatigue, and it's down to dehydration. It's not hunger itself, right? It's dehydration. So tomorrow, water, black coffee, green tea, no diet sodas, right? It's a fast. We're trying to cleanse as well as everything else, but I'll go into the purpose why as well too. It's all to do with insulin, and sweetness in the tongue does actually have a sort of an insulin effect, which tells the body something sweet's coming, and the pancreas starts to sort of work the beta cells that produce the insulin. So it's about keep the insulin down, right? So keep tuned for more videos. Post up everything you want. Anybody comments, people have done it before, Here's your challenge. We're going to do the warrior diet straight away tomorrow. So if you've done this before, we're not doing the 7-hour eating window, we're doing the 4-hour eating window. You've done it now a few times, so let's just go straight into the warrior. All right, so your first meal is going to be at 4 o'clock, your protein shakes going to be about 3:30, your last meal's at 8. So every night this week, folks, last meal 8 o'clock. If you need any help, post it up in the group, or please contact me privately if you want. Again, over the 5 days, use this as a coaching program. I'm here to coach you through the whole thing. I want you to really understand the benefits of fasting when it comes to things like autophagy, when it comes to things like, why does it burn so much fat, what's happening with your hormones, why does your sleep improve, why does your skin improve, all the things that's going to come from doing this. This is not just, I know I advertise this as a weight loss tool. It's because we all want to lose weight. But it's even better if you start to understand the health benefits that come from this, anti-inflammatory benefits that come from this. Like I said, better sleeping that comes from it. It really is a fantastic tool to have in your life. But also the pros and cons, whatever, the do's and the don'ts, the things that people do very wrong that make fasting not so great of an experience, one, but also more probably harmful than good for some people. Over fasting, not understanding protein, all that different kind of stuff. And again, I'll go on that over the next 5 days, so please keep posted. Anything you need, I'm here to help.